birds and night owls. Nox here with some more Planet Coaster versus Nox. Today we start on the Royal Heavenly Steppe, and after we're done with that, we will move on to the miniature park, which a few of you have actually suggested. So, kind of can't wait to get to that one, but this one came first. So let's go ahead and get started on this and see what we have here. I don't know what to expect, honestly. So let's see. The guests love nature, so don't remove too much greenery. Aw, man. Right now, HR only has security guards that easily fatigue and vendors that require more money to keep them satisfied with their jobs. Oh, boy. Well, Bryce said it seems like the park is closed because we're not losing money, right? Yep, the park is closed. Thank goodness. And we got a pop-up that said, what? New research project available. All right, so we have some different research. Reborn to loop. Natural materials and all about airtime. And then we have burning rubber, which could be good. It could be good. All right, so our objectives here, we have to build a coaster that is at most 1,300 feet long. Oh, come on. Come on, really? And it doesn't exceed 50 miles per hour. All right, fair. So what kinds of coasters do we have here that we may be able to use? Ooh, we do have Bad Wolf Jr. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit this, but I'm gonna try it just in case. So we have the Looney Tunes coasters. We have the Steel Vengeance, the Wendigo, American Arrow, Spiral. Spiral could work for that too. Cascade, and the Gold Fever. Tempting. So we also have to attract 500 guests, at least 65% average guest happiness. Currently, it's 50% because we don't exactly have anybody in the park. But it looks like we have to hold that for 3 months. I see what you're trying to do to me. Okay, game, I got you. We also have to build 2 rides, and, that's probably the simplest part, especially since we start with a good amount of money, although I feel like maybe that money's going to get lost pretty quickly, so we'll see. Next up, we have to build a coaster that has at least 6 excitement and is at least 2,400 feet long. Now, I wonder if my Looney Tunes coaster is like that, because if it is, we might be good. We might absolutely be good. What is this? Oh, that's my spiral coaster. I was like, what is this thing here? Yeah, that's my spiral coaster. I'm never going to use that one, though. I don't really like it. But this, I wonder if it's long enough. I guess we'll have to wait and see then. And we also have to attract 1,000 guests, at least 75% average guest happiness. And we have to maintain that for 6 months. Oh my gosh. And finally, we have to have no vendor leave for 12 months with a minimum of 5 vendors. So basically, we're going to be dishing out a ton of money just to keep these guys here, so we can complete that one. Finally, we have to train 8 vendors to master. Oh boy. I think we're going to have to wait to train them completely, just because if we put too much money into vendors now, like really early on, and then they start leaving, then we're basically wasting our money. We also have to attract 2,000 guests. All right, fair. We need to have 85% guests. Happiness. Great. Just great. And we also have to build a coaster that is at least 6 excitement, at least 4 fear. Let's take a look at you. Oh, you're not that great, actually. At most 3 nausea. Wait. At least 4 fear. At most. Oh, wait. Oh, no, the nausea's bad. God dang it. I was like, yeah, we have this. No, maybe not. And reaches 87. Excuse me? You want what? It has to reach 87 miles per hour at some point. Let me just shut that there because I don't want to take a look at it anymore. It's a little bit terrifying, actually. It is absolutely terrifying. All right, so let's go ahead and just get started with these ones here, and hopefully that'll work. Now, let me just take a quick look around this park here and see exactly what we have going on for us because, first time actually looking at this place. So let's see. So we have some nice areas here. We can actually go off there. There looks to be some kind of cavernous space here, or cavernous. I don't know how people pronounce these words. Oh yeah, we have some room there, so we can maybe bring some paths through there if needed. And hopefully that's not going to kill us. Now we do have little shacks like this, which I absolutely love because these look proper for kinds of food places, right? Or, staff buildings, depends. I kind of want to put the staff buildings as close to the middle as is possible, which I'm going to assume the middle's not exactly this. It's going to be all the way somewhere like here because we have all this space in which to build. That is if we want to build there. If we want to build there, we have all that space to build. Okay, so I think I'm going to maybe put the staff building. I guess we could start there. We can move it later on. All right, that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. And is my music gone or something? I can still hear my sounds. Okay, that's a little bit weird. I don't hear anything, so I'm just like, something's not quite right. But no, it seems like it's right. All right, so our path. Which path do we have? Oh, it's a stone one. Which It's, aha, here. I was like, which path is this exactly? We need to go to like 20, is it? Yeah, it's 20. It seems like 20 seems to be the standard for everything here. So let's just go ahead and move that around. We are not going to delete any trees. As it said, the guests will love the trees. So if we move the trees, if we delete the trees, they're going to be like, oh, I hate you guys. You are the worst owners of a park ever. Yeah, probably though. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be ashamed if they called us that, because that's basically what we are. We're terrible. We're horrible, but hey, we're going to do this anyway. So let's see. Oh, there is the music. Lovely. And I do want to move this slightly bit over. Now, all this greenery is going to help us. But remember, we also have our beautiful, wonderful rock, right? We should have our rock. Yes, thank goodness. Whew, I was a little bit worried there that maybe our rock disappeared. Okay, so we need 2 rides to start off with. We also need a coaster. So we enter right in here, and we're going to have all of this room here for what? Nothing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be nothing, because I want them to come to this area for rides. Now, what kinds of thrill rides do we have? Of course, we would have these. Wait, that's not thrill ride. That was not a thrill ride, you guys. We do have Insanity, which is amazing because this is such a good ride. It is so, so good. I love it. So I'm actually really happy that this is the case. Now, I can't move it in there, so I'm going to have to like scooch it somewhere over here. Let's see, where is our booth to exit? It's right up in there. Do I want to take this path further in here? Nah, exactly. So I'm just going to go ahead and maybe end the path there. Oh, I could take it further out, but I don't see what the point is. If we can take a path just into here and then go around, that should be the end of that. So we can maybe go for a very thin path right up in here. Of course, we need to place something in here. So what? Can I edit this building? I can. Beautiful. Okay. Let me go ahead and drop in. I want to see a restroom just because I feel like people maybe could use restrooms. Ah, come on. The building's not high enough. The restroom can peek out. I'm sure they're going to be fine with that. I'll just edit it later because I am not about to deal with these weird roofs. That's not okay. All right. A Vista Point. Oh, man, I forgot about those. I completely forgot about those, you guys. I can't believe that I did, though. They're really good. Those are absolutely gravy. So, I mean, we might be able to use those at some point just so, people will be like, oh, hey, this park isn't half bad. I can see nice stuff in here, and it just looks kind of cool, right? That's always kind of what we want. All right, so there we go. Our path is somewhat in there, and I believe there is a tree in the ride, but we should still be able to go, right? Oh, for some reason, it's not letting me. Ooh, get out of there. There we go. There's still some more trees up in there, but hey, it's fine. We'll figure it out once we lay down this queue, because that's really what we need the trees for anyway, right? Right. There's there is some other stuff in there as well, and a bump, which adds some nice flavor to this ride, so that way people will be like, oh boy, I'm going to get sick on this. Yeah, they might. They absolutely might. Oh! Don't you love it when that happens? Can I actually pick that thing up? Okay, I can. There's actually 2 of them. Great. Let me just like shove that in there because I don't even know where that's supposed to go. Okay, now we have this. Wow, it was actually tested out a lot. It's Insanity 4. But yeah, now we have this lovely ride up in here, which we can actually add to our situation here. There we go. So I do want this path extending out a little bit because, of course, we want to make them connect like further out over here. I think I want to go one further, and then can I connect it here? Ooh, maybe not one further. Let's just go from like, I'm going to say here-ish and then connect that here. Yeah, that absolutely works. Good. Now, I don't know if I'm making a mistake by doing this, especially since we have to have 2,000 guests at some point. So, it's, there's potential for mistake for sure, Let's just hope that that doesn't happen to us. It's going to happen to us. I know it. I know it is, but still. And I think I want to move the entrance just because it looks like we're about to collide with this path and, not about that. What the? Seriously? Okay, get out of here. All right, there we go. So now we can, aha, I see why that happened. All right, I'm fine with this. Let's just go ahead and bring this up here and then turn it down like somewhat like that. That is ugly, but hey, what are we gonna, I mean, we could continue out this way and then just connect that straight in there. Why didn't I think of that before, right? Oh well, it happens. Alright, there we go. Problem solved. And we have a nice turn there, a nice turn there, and yeah, I have to move this. Now, we do have a nice area here for the queue, which I think I'm going to do for sure just because it looks like it would be quite prosperous. Ooh, not that one. Not that one at all. We are using something a little bit nicer here like that, so I think maybe going for the gray one will be okay. And I do want to do the queue throughout this whole thing just so I can, wrap people up in something so that way they won't be too whiny about everything else. They can whine about being in the queue for forever, but I don't want them whining about, not having enough rides and things like that. Although I still have a feeling you're going to do that, huh? They probably still might. Ugh. Whatever. Alright, so there we go. We have a queue. Let's go ahead and move these guys around here because I do not want them like this. Let's tuck you guys like right up in there. Let's scoochie you guys up into like, I don't know, this corner here, if we can. Yeah, not that bad. And I think I'm going to leave those over there just because of the fact that I don't really need them here. I'm going to move the tree in and we might be good. Let's see, tree. Oh boy. So, yeah, about this tree. About this tree. What the heck is it doing? Okay, fine. You can go there, tree, just because you're being weird. And we are only at 61%, surprisingly. Let's call this insanity number 1. We're going to go ahead and open this up at 10 bucks. And I do need some more love up in here. I mean, I guess that's... it's going to make me do this, isn't it? Fine, fine. I'll take you just because you work here. And oh, those got left behind once again. Actually, these don't even work here. I could just shove them there and that's about it. Does that still contribute or am I going crazy? Okay, it does contribute, but not that much. So, yeah, let's go for the rock. Let's absolutely go for the rock just because it's cheap and it works. So there we go. All right, so rock problem solved. Let's just make sure that we are at 100%. We are. Lovely. All right, so we have our first ride in here. Now, we do have some room over here for the other ride. I think I would love to do that just because putting everything into one area makes it so that we don't have to keep chasing, you know, different guests going to different areas. They can all go to this area and enjoy what's there, and everything should be good, right? Hopefully. So I hate Wild Loop, and Psychola, everybody hates Psychola for some reason. We only have like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, like 16 people that can ride on that? No. We're going to go for Gears of Fear, even though it's not that beloved, unfortunately. But hopefully people can find love in their hearts for it just because it's what's going to be here, so they kind of have to deal with it. So let's see, this is actually a pretty good area for it, honestly. The only issue that I have with it are the trees, but overall we can move that, so I'm not bugged about that. Alright, let me go ahead and just set this guy up, because clearly we have to move way too much, and that's going to take a lot of time. Okay, let's just go ahead and drop Gears of Fear up in there, and we are good. Or, you know, the last queue part for Gears of Fear. Now, as for the queue, I mean, I like how we have all the green now over here instead of around the ride. We did keep that tree up in there just because it works. I'm thinking, let's go ahead and move some more trees closer to here. And wait, is there still a tree in the ride? I don't know how that one got by, but let me just, let's see. Clicky, clicky, clicky. No, it's not going. Hey, tree, you wanna move maybe? Just a little bit? Let's see, we're gonna start this one at $10 as well. And of course, we may be able to go a little bit higher, but I want to make sure that we can actually do that first before we do it. Yeah, there we go. All right, trees gotta move. And for the queue, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the rock just because that works superbly well. And I don't want to deal with too much greenery around my queue since that's basically what I do most of the time. So that should be good. All right, so we have our 2 rides. Now, we need 1 coaster before we actually do anything else. And we, you know, have to attract the 500 guests. So we have to, basically after the coaster, I'm thinking that we have to place maybe shops and stalls and other things like that. Just to make sure, excuse me, shops and facilities. Just to make sure, though, that we have everything that we need. So, coasters. Now, again, not so sure if this is gonna be good, but let me just check it. Oh my gosh, that's huge. I thought this was smaller for some reason. I don't know why. Let me just like float it in midair so I can actually get rid of this building because we don't need this building. We got a little bit of money back. All right. So let's, I almost want to test it right now, but I need to find the proper place for it before I test it, because if I test it now, it's like we're going to place it immediately, right? So let's see, where can we put you? Oh man, I'm going to have to put it over here. I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that just yet, but it's looking like I'm going to have to. Also, the queue is actually on this side, which I'm perfectly fine with because the longer part of the coaster now gets to go over here where I didn't want anything else going. So, hey, works for me. Let me just lift this a slight bit there because it looks like we are getting a little bit too underground, and that should work. All right, so to place the queue or not to place the queue, that is the question. Well, I'm going to not place it right now because reasons. And let's see, I do need a staff building before we open up just in case we do start having some problems. So, staff building, since we are going to have this as the middle area for now, what is up with, yeah, please go on top of the plants. It's exactly what I wanted you to do. Oh my gosh, no. Just go, I guess I should move the plants, huh? So much greenery everywhere. It's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's also very annoying. But hey, we got this. We totally got this. All right, so that guy should align now. Thank goodness. Let's just drop them there because I'm not going to put any other buildings too far away. If I do a nice eating area, it will be around here, just because it seems like a nice middle place for it, right? So let's see, we're going to go for just staff building 1 here, and let's make sure that it has a nice area around it, but it doesn't have any perks, so I want to make sure that we are always happy. Yes, I like the happiness one. It just works, okay? And let's see, can I place a rock around it and it's going to be okay? If that works, I'm going to be very shocked. Let's see, rock. Let's see, can we go a little bit above ground there? Not too much, like right there. How are we looking? Really? Really? There's like a beautiful rock right underneath it. Like, why does that not count? Do I need to place it next to it? Huh. Bizarre. All right, did we pop this park open? Yes, we did. Good. Well, let's see how that goes. Oh, wait, it just took it, but that's only, I think, the rock next to it. I don't even know. Weird building is weird, you guys. And I know we don't have any staff just yet, but we will soon, maybe. I don't know what's going to happen yet. Again, this is our first try, so hey. Is anybody coming in? Do we need to maybe market the rides that we have? Oh, hold on, I see some walking. I see plenty of walking. All right, that makes me pretty happy. Now, do we need to get food stuff already? Let's see what guests are going to think as soon as they walk in here. Obviously, we don't have any needs because, well, we don't have anything. And is this friend testing? We are not testing it. Let's go ahead and test that before we do anything else with it, because, again, we have to make sure that it's perfect for this. If it's too long, then we have to build something brand new. Or, you know, just clip it. We can just clip it. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so tons of people flooding in here already. Good. And let's just pause that right there. It is good. It's perfect. It works. Yes. Whew. That's just I almost just barely made it. So, you know, I don't know if anybody's going to ride it, but they might. They just might. I have a feeling that maybe I should remove this and make this part a little bit more humpy. Wait a second. That is the first chain lift. Why did I make that the first chain lift? What kind of ride is this? Oh, man. Design choices for sure. That's what I'm definitely questioning right now. Why did I do this? Why is this looking like that? Like, why isn't it more fun? I did it for a good reason whenever I was building it, so I'm going to just stick with that, and hopefully it'll work for us. If it doesn't, then yeah, we're going to have to try to change it around, but for now, it's fine, just the way it is. Alright, so I do want to bring a queue out like this above the ground, just because I don't want it connecting anywhere over here. It might still try, huh? Like I said, it might still try. Alright, so we'll turn this here, and let's bring this down, and I guess there? Sure? Ooh. There is a tree in the way, but we can always move that. That's not a problem. And I don't know if this queue is long enough. I sincerely hope it is, because I don't know what else I'm going to do for a queue. And what the heck? Come on, trees. Come on. Behave a little bit better. Like, that's all I ask of you. Just, like, hang out over here. Don't get too into my ride. Thanks, man. I greatly appreciate that. There we go. All right, I see there's still some more trees in here, but hey, that's why a collision is a thing. That's exactly why collision is a thing, just so that we can have trees looking like they're crazy all over the place. But there we go. All right, so problem kind of sort of solved. There are a few stray trees here that are still looking a little bit insane, but hey, it's fine, especially this. Like, who would build this into a tree? Who would build the bearings of a ride into a tree? I don't even know, but let's start with $10 there, and let's see. Looks like we're good with mostly everything except for happiness. They want a drink shop and they want a food shop. Ah. I had a feeling we would go there already. Okay. Let me go ahead and just change this up. Is anybody saying that these are really good? Oh. It looks too intense for them. Methinks that there might be something about these guests that maybe enjoy something a little bit more like Bad Wolf Jr. over here. I guess we'll have to wait and see, and if that's the case, I might have to delete these two, which I don't like. But hey, it's fine, you guys. We're gonna be okay. Alright, for our situation up in here, let's go ahead and make sure that we charge a lot of money for this thing, because I want to make sure... Oh. The game already has it in there for me. Perfect. Okay. Perfect then. So yeah, let's go for the food shops and the drink stalls and everything else that they apparently need here. So do we have Le Chief Beef? We do have Le Chief Beef. Wait, do we have a nice Chief Beef? So we have a few choices actually. We have my standard Chief Beef up in here and we have the regular Chief Beef there. Do we have the food thing that I built before? Because that one would work immensely well. Super well. I don't see it. I don't see it, but then again, we have a lot of things here. Uh-oh, yeah, we don't have it, unfortunately, so we're just stuck with what we have here. I could just build the standard chief beef. It's not that big of a deal. Let's just go ahead and stuff it like, oh, I need a queue actually. I definitely need a queue up in here. So let's just go ahead and stuff it like right up in here. And as you can tell, once I place the drinks place, we're probably going to need to build up a nice building here just to include that one. But we'll see. Let's see. Where's my... Wait, did I not build a cosmic cow? No. No. Or was it this one that's just the one I was using? I think it was this one I was using. All right, fine. Fair enough. It is what it is, you guys. So see, we could join these two. It'd be cool, but they are actually going to go between... around the sides of this guy here. So there we go. We have food, we have drink, and we do not have any benches just yet. So let's go ahead and try to add some of those just so that we can, you know, see everybody down. Now, we are actually in the middle of a bunch of greenery. So I might want to use like a wooden type of... What the heck just happened? My game flashed at me. Game, what are you doing? We have adventure. Ooh, I like it. But it might match a little bit too much with that I don't like it enough. We could go for the standard, like, green one, even though I hate that one. Wait, we could change the color. Yeah, we can change the color. Sure, let's go for, like, dark red. Sure, I like that a little bit better. It's pretty weird looking to me, but honestly, fine. Wait, the red matches a little bit too much. Let's go for a nice gray, then. Sure, that's a little bit better so I can actually see where we're going with this. I need to see where we're going with this. Otherwise, I'm going to try to place it in weird areas. That's just not going to work for us. So let's see. Place one right up in there, and one right up in there, and one right up in here, and we're getting going, you guys. Nice. So I don't know how many of these exactly we're going to need, but hopefully this should be just fine. Again, if we have problems with it, I will change it, but for now, hopefully it'll be good. And of course, we're going to get some of these bins. We can change them to being completely white, but I don't think so. You know what? Let's go for like a weird purple here and just put them like on the corners and on these corners as well. And of course, we want to have these wherever there are other people because they might get messy. So let's go ahead and drop a bin here, and I do want some bins like, I don't know, around here just in case. You never know what they're going to bring from home. I know some people... I've seen, I should say, people who bring things from home and just toss them in public places just because they can. Oop. I don't want that one there. Let's bring that there, and I want this one just across from the restroom, just in case, you guys. But yeah, people just, I don't know, like, what are they thinking? Maybe they just don't want to toss things away specifically, like, around their house, but still, that's a mess. That is a hot mess, and it's just not okay. Alright, so there we go. We have our stuff there. I do want to hire a security guard already, just to take care of the situation here. As usual, you know, we'll call it the, create roster. Let's go ahead and just do it up in here. We'll call this the entrance, and give it to that one security guard. Security, there we go. You're going to be on the entrance, and I have to apparently watch you guys very, very well, just in case. So we also need a mechanic. Of course, he has to continue inspecting, the rides to make sure they're okay. So let me go ahead and make sure that this one is at 10. This one is at 10. The only reason I like to do this is because these thrill rides tend to break a little bit too often, as do the coasters. So that one's already at 10. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get started on the money-making aspect of this, if we will, because clearly we have some issues with maybe the rides aren't that great for the people here. Maybe we need to find a different type of clientele. I guess that might be the case. Depends. Let's go see if anybody... Oh, boy. They are absolutely queuing like crazy for this. So yeah, this is exactly what they seem to like. So I'm going to go ahead and charge $15 for it and see if that'll be okay for us. And we still need quite a bit more guests here. So I think maybe adding some gentle rides is going to be the key. How about $16 for this? Because honestly, don't think we have enough. Oh no, we have plenty of trains. Are we going at full load? No, let's go for full load here and make sure that everybody's loaded onto this so that we won't have... too much of a queue, but I already feel like we are going to have a queue. Okay, so it's too expensive. So is $15 okay? Wow, they are really, really price sensitive. Didn't realize that would be the case, but oh well. So this one is insanely good value. Let's go for that $12 over there. And how about Gears of Fear? Excuse me, Gears of Fear. I need you. You are also really good value. All right, so $12 over here. So I think it's maybe just the fact that the coaster is kind of like... that they don't like to play that much money for it. So, pay, not play. So, I mean, that's fine. We'll just, wait a second. We have enough guests now. We just have to maintain it. Current happiness seems to be good. Guests think multiple rides are great value. Awesome. Except apparently this one's still too expensive. What do you guys want from this coaster? Let's try 12 then. If everybody's so... I mean, that queue is full. So, You guys are going to have to go and find something else. You realize that, right? Oh, I don't know if they realize it. Oh, well, it is what it is. And it looks like we have a pretty full queue up in here. How are we doing with that? It's still really good value, so I think we can maybe... If only. If only. All right, let's start charging like $15 for these, and let's take a look at what gentle rides we have, because we clearly need it. We do have teacups, which is one of those rides that people seem to love, and I kind of want to go there, but the other part of me is just like, don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm not going to do it right now. I do want some smaller rides for like a corner up in here, just so we can have some people enjoying other things. So let's see. Let's go for a small little whirly rig up in here. We do have a lot of trees that are in the way, unfortunately, so I feel like this is going to be our game. Just move all the trees just so we can get in the way, basically. Ugh. It's annoying, but hey, it is what it is. And of course, those bushes are always going to stay behind, no matter what it seems, you guys. Oh boy. Get out of here, friends. I know, you want to be nice and decorative. Well, you're being annoying right now. Okay, for our queue. Jeez, I did this wrong, actually. Let me go ahead and just flip this one a little bit more so I can have the exit there and the queue in that little spot right up in here. So we're going to do the queue up in here, the exit like right up over here, and we can actually now drop the queue like something up in here. I want to do like this, bring it down a bit, and then turn it like this. Oh, this is not going to be much of a big queue at all, is it? Nope. No, don't do that. Can I turn it again? Can I bring it all in here? No. Well, that's it. That's all that we're getting. I know it's going to suck, especially since a lot of people are probably going to like this one, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and drop that guy up in there, and we are going to pop this one open at $6 just in case. Now, of course, we want to make sure that we keep our guests, so we might just need more than just that. We might need, I don't know, I want to say, honestly, teacups works. Teacups does work. Also, let's make sure that we are... Wow. Everybody, just chill. Chill. My gosh. So, yeah, might have to charge a lot more for this, because that queue is absolutely filling up super quickly. $8 then? Cosmic... Oh, right. I forgot to hire extra vendors. My gosh. I can't believe I forgot that. Also, that means I probably have to bump this up if we hire extra vendors, so let's just go ahead and do that right now before I forget. So, vendor number 1. And vendor number 2, just going to make sure that they take care of these guys, and everything should be okay. All right. But of course, we have to make sure that our vendors are happy, because if they're not, we are going to have some... There was absolutely nobody working there. At all. At all. Okay, that actually sucks. That absolutely sucks. We need one more then. I thought we would have one for Chief Beef, but it seems like that's not the case. So yeah, just go and roam. You should be fine. And let's take a look at everything just to make sure that things are good. So the queue is full. Queue is full. It's still too expensive, and the queue is full. Lovely. How about the green stuff? Insanity is still really good value. Ooh, Gears of Fear is still really good value. Is maybe the Whirly Rig also really good value? Anybody? We're charging $8 for it, like seriously. And a bunch of people want to go on it to top it off, so I mean that doesn't help. Alright, so really good value. Sure, let's just bump it up $1 just in case, because people get really finicky about this stuff. Like, as you can see, we have a full queue there, but there's... Oh, wait. Maybe we're not complaining that much about it. Also, this doesn't have the wonderful queue scenery that it could have, so... Let's go ahead and buy a rock, just because this rock is the magical rock that makes everything super fabulous. Let's see, just drop that guy right up in there, and we should be good for 100%, right? Good. Alright, and a theft has been reported, but we already have one guy roaming the park, so maybe he can take care of it. Ooh, there's already sickness. Alright, let's go ahead and hire you, and I'm going to have to clip this path, because I don't want people roaming. Oh, wait. That path is not that bad. It could be worse. Sure, I'll buy 2 of you guys, and let's go ahead and buy one of you to free roam up in there. And we only have 4 rides, so I think one mechanic might be okay, but because I might forget later on, let me just go ahead and get one more there. And we do have plenty of money, but it seems like we are slowly losing money the more staff we hire, which makes sense. You know, it is what it is. As for these guys overall, they are pretty happy. We have been holding this for 1 month. Well, I guess maybe we should start looking at this. Have no vendors leave for... Okay, we need one more vendor then, just so that we can get that working. And I know, we don't have enough shops for it, but we'll maybe open a gift shop pretty soon. So, yeah, now that countdown actually starts, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, so we need to try more guests. We have to build a brand new coaster and basically just try to keep things pretty happy up in here. It looks like that average guest happiness is super good, so I'm not at all concerned about that. So we need a coaster that is at least 6 excitement and at least 2461 feet long. So, again, I'm not sure how long my Looney Tunes coaster is, but let's go ahead and give this a... It's so big! That's what she said. Oh boy, yeah, it is big though. So let's try to put it maybe behind the whirly rig just because of the fact that it will fit in there. And can I maybe like just overlap it with these other coaster here without going a little bit too crazy? Okay, so we're digging into the ground now. That should be fine there. If it's sticking somewhere, I can move it. All right, let's see how that goes. It is a pretty cheap coaster, so that's something that I love about it. It has to be at least that long. Does this look longer than this? Yes. All right, we might be good. We might be good. I'm not going to say we are, just in case. So we need pathing first thing, and I think I want to bring out this path a little bit more, just because of the fact that this one might accidentally connect in there, and that's not what I want at all. So this, can we just bring this straight out, or is that going to, ooh, that's going to cause problems. All right, we have to curve this up in here and then bring it up. That's not a problem at all. That's fine. Yeah, we're good. All right. Works for me. Let's go ahead and bring this guy down, and there is a bit of a bump there, but we should be okay. I mean, I realize that this park is very bumpy, but I think it's fine. I think it's okay. All right, and as for our queue, well, normally this ride doesn't really do that well. It seems like it's good, but it's not that good. So people overall will not ride it too much. So we have to be very cautious with the queue. Now, I do want to have somewhat of a queue, so I mean, I could just bring it out over here, but I'm going to bring it into here just so that way people getting off can get on almost immediately. And let's see, move you tree over to here. Oh, come on. There's always these Creoso, I think that's how it said. Creoso bushes in the way, and it's a little bit annoying. As for these trees, let's see, let's move you there. You are on the track, my friend. That is not happening. Oh, the track is actually underground. Can I work with the terrain? No. Well, we're gonna have to put up with that because I am not moving this coaster at all. It is how it is, and it's just gonna be that way. Maybe we could cover that up a little bit with some trees. Just cover it up a little bit with trees. Nobody will notice that they're crashing into the ground if it's covered up, right? Right, you guys? Maybe? Alright, and overall, it looks like we may be okay. That tree looks like it's floating, but it is not. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and test this guy out. And if we are to open it, I want to start at $18 just in case. So let's see how that works for us. And if it doesn't, well... Oh, wait, that's towards the end here that they're going to die. Psh, it's fine. It's fine, you guys. We're good. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Are we going to be long enough? I know we're exciting enough, but are we going to be long enough? And did anybody finish? We just finished there. Good. Let's take a look at the length here. I hate everything. I hate everything. Okay, so this ride, not long enough. Now, it's very tempting to just go and try to fix this ride, but I've tried that before. Didn't really work. Really did not work. I don't know if I can actually get all my money back from this coaster, but I might be able to just because I've done so much. Let's see, did I delete too much? Yeah, I did. Alright, back there, and there we go. Alright, so we have our money back here, which means we have to now build a brand new coaster. Or, you know, I could always go for like... What even are the stats of Castle Run? I don't know. We could always try to go for like, you're not that exciting actually. Symmetra's too expensive. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a new one, you guys. Oh, that part's exciting. That part's kind of exciting because I haven't built a Looney Tunes coaster since my, Fright Nights at Nightfall Park. So let's try to find a nice flat area we can actually do this and get it just right. Will it look like my, Crazy 8s? Probably not. But hey, that's absolutely fine. So let's see. Station pieces. We need a lot of those just to make sure that we can ride a ton of people. So let's see. How many more trains or cars that we can get here? 5. And we can ride 8 per car. That's a total of 40 people. I think I want one more. Actually, no. I did this before and then nobody rides the ride. So no, we're good with 5. We are absolutely good with 5. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and bump this up. You know, I can keep this playing just for now because I want to make sure that we get this one at least and finish all the easy objectives this episode, especially since the only problem right now is really that we have to wait. We just have to wait. But building this coaster is going to help us continue onwards towards our medium objectives here, so that is absolutely an important task. Now, I guess I will take this as high up as we can go. I didn't like the idea of doing this, but I mean, it's going to be fine just as long as we make it humpy as usual, which is my favorite word apparently. It's actually not, just letting you know, it's not my favorite word. It's absolutely not, but you get the gist of this. So let's go for something like that there, and I am going to take the route of the Looney Tunes coaster, or excuse me, the Crazy 8s coaster, just because it's good. It is absolutely good. So we're going to drop it down, maybe loop it around this one, and that'll make it so that maybe it's a little bit more exciting. I don't know. But I want to get it so that it's kind of good. So let's see. We want to take this like that. We do have all kinds of loops and rolls and whatnot that we can use, which is absolutely exciting. But I want to see how we... Oh, wait. That is absolutely too long. I'm just like, something's wrong here. It looks like it's going a little bit too crazy. Yeah. Really, Whirly Rig? Really? It's like super loud. I stopped just talking for a second and I heard that. I was like, what? Oh, yes. The Whirly Rig, of course. Of course. All right, so if we start going up like this, we're going to collide into anything. Yes, we are. I kind of wanted to bring it up through here, but I don't think that's going to happen because it's still too long, huh? Yeah, unfortunately it is. So let's try to fix that up as much as we can here. Let's see. We need to go at that angle there. And, oh, we're still making a profit. Nice. And I want to just go for a lot smaller, like 26, let's say. If I can I go there? Thank you, friend. Thank you a lot. All right, so let's go down there, and this is going to help us get to what we want to do here. So now I can maybe start bringing it up slightly. Maybe I need to go a little bit sooner, but hey, we'll see. Yeah, I need to go sooner. You guys saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing, okay? All right, so let's go just there. We'll pretend like that didn't exactly happen just like that. This looks like you're going to die, but maybe you're going to be fine, okay? Everybody's going to be just fine. Nobody's going to die. The game's not crashing into your face or anything like that. We're good. I do want to move that tree, though. That tree is absolutely in the way. Yeah, it is. Big time. All right, there we go. Problem kind of sort of solved. That is super dangerous looking, but hey, I like me some danger. So, I mean, what am I supposed to say here? Oh. All right, if we're going to turn this at a 45-degree angle, we have got to bank this. Otherwise, we are killing people and just getting away with it, which is not fun. Alrighty, so there we go. We want to bring this down one. I want to actually bring it up just because of the fact that we have to get over this, and I don't want it colliding at all. So let's see. We can start turning it back this way, and does that work? Or is that going to... It works! Hey! It's not even colliding. Good. I mean, it might be colliding with the tree, but it's a tree. It's a tree. Also, this corner here is a little bit dangerous. I feel like that's going to... cause a little bit of fear, so we might have to do something a little bit different there, but we'll see. So yeah, let's go back up here, and I do want to go into loops, so we're gonna have to definitely find our ways up, and then do something different. So let's see, what kinds of things do we have? And by loops, I mean these guys here, because those are fun. Now I'm rethinking this whole coaster thing. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do the coaster like that, because I think I want to go into these guys. These are honestly... Oh, where are they? These are honestly the best things to go in if you want excitement. If you want tons of excitement, you're going to use a lot of Norwegian loops just because that's exactly where you're going to get the fun. So we're going to create the Crazy 8s 2.0, it seems, and I have to go back a little bit more just to get that in here. So let's see. Crazy 8s 2.0 is well underway, but there we go. We have completed the easy objectives of Royal Heavenly Steppe. So that part wasn't difficult. But this part might just be, especially since this coaster is already bugging me. So I guess we'll see how this coaster turns out next time, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you enjoyed, show some love by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. They really help the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. And as always, stay awesome, friends. I'll see you next time.